this game part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Denver, Johnson the small forward with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Butler. Unloads. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Outside Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. And he makes it on the layup.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's Murray. Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Outside Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Now here's Green. Over Jokic. And it's Green missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Brown. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Stolen! Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Here's Murray. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Oh, nice D from Curry.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Lets the 3 fly. Jokic grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Great D that time from Pajemski.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5 now.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Jokic. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Gordon against Kuminga. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. Jokic has got his second basket.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Curry passes to Butler. Green with a screen on Johnson. Here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown finds Jokic. For 3, Gordon gets the 3 ball to go. It's a tie ball game.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Green with a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Butler. Rebounded by Denver. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, and a big part of their offense in that game was creating second chance opportunities on the glass. That was the difference.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen to stop the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Johnson, pass to Brown. Clock at 6. And here's Murray. From deep. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Basket's good.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Warriors trail by 4. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry passes to Green. The kick out. Curry just 2 to shoot to snap the cold streak. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. Murray passes to Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
The Nuggets lead by 5. Murray with it. He came away with 14 points in his last game. For 3, Gordon. Podziemski grabs the board.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Denver has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Jamal Murray. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Brown. Hardaway with a screen on Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Warriors also with a sub. Heald's checked in for Kuminga. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Five to shoot. The floater. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 6. Brown, that's good.
Well, Nikola Jokic is probably the best passing center I have ever seen.
Warriors trail by 7. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Pass to Spencer. Up top, Horford. Valanciunas covering. 6 to shoot. Hield against Hardaway. And it's Hield missing. Denver leading by 7. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Here's Spencer. Outside Hield. 3-pointer. Watson with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brown passes to Hardaway. Brown looking around. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Spencer. To the paint. Here's Horford. Outside for Green. Here's Spencer. Horford, right side. Here's Spencer. Defended by Hardaway. And it's Green missing. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Hardaway. From downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hardaway's got his second basket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Horford outside. Pass to Spencer. On the wing, Green. Defended by Watson. Green, the pass to Horford. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this is Horford's way of saying, hey, I can do that too, you know.
Now Brown. Outside Hardaway. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Hield. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Here's Brown. Pass to Watson. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Warriors trail by 9. And here's Hield. 9 points in his last outing. Rejected by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas may not have the quickest feet, but he uses his size well to block and deter shot attempts.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Hield with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. A deep 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Pickett, guarded by Hield. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Screen by Watson. Second chance shot. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Denver with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And so it's Golden State with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Hardaway from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Back to Butler. To the middle. Here's Horford. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Butler against Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Butler against Hardaway. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
No one covering. Murray's got 9.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Warriors trail by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson Davis down low. He's against Watson. Jackson Davis misses. Denver has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Now here's Brown. Here's Valanciunas. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Butler passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Murray. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Butler, out to Horford. Horford picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And looking at the standings in the NBA Cup, the group stage just starting.
Yeah, lots of games remaining. I think the magic number is 3. If you get those 3 wins and have a good point differential, you normally advance to the knockout rounds.
Santos has checked in for Spencer. The Nuggets lead by 14. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. A good-looking shot from the wing. 11 points in the game. Warriors trail by 16. Now Healed. To the paint. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray, no good. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Healed from outside. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Fires from the line. And it's Watson missing. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. It's a 16-point game. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, Hardaway's such a good shooter, but he can pass it too.
And here are the Warriors now. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Now here's Murray. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Shot clock at 6. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got 13.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Warriors trail by 21. Butler passes to Healed. Butler, a screen on Murray. Healed for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Butler. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. It's stolen by Johnson. Right side Murray. Oh, got a piece of it. Curry with a steal. Butler up top, covered by Johnson. Outside Podziemski. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Curry. Over Murray. Curry's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Butler against Murray. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic against Green. It's Jokic, high post. 6 points for him. 3 on the clock. This one for 3.
I mean, look, among the all-time great defenders in league history, Green affected that shot.
And he lobs it up top. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets lead by 23. Outside Murray. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 ball. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Down low. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Johnson. And here's Butler outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Murray deciding where to go with it. Now Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. From deep, Johnson. They get it again. Jokic. Gordon finds Johnson. Curry against Gordon. Denver needs to get off a shot. And again, it's Denver missing. The Warriors shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Green. Over Murray. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. They need this. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Butler against Johnson. A nice shot by Butler.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And here are the Nuggets now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. The Warriors also with a sub. Warford's checked in. Golden State on D. Up top, Brown. Outside, Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Kuminga. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. And the bucket is good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. very challenging to defend.
Here's Brown. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Brown passes to Jokic. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Brown. Here's Jokic. Count that one. Jokic has got 12 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Curry passes to Kuminga. It's Podziemski on the wing, guarded by Brown. Floats one. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Look, when you're matched up against Al Horford, you got to be smart because he can exploit your weaknesses.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Outside, Brown. Inside. Here's Jokic. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Nuggets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Johnson. Outside Murray. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Pajemski's got his second basket of the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, the Nuggets shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Brown finds Gordon. Outside Johnson. Knocks it down from distance.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Warriors shooting just around 32% from the field. Outside Kuminga. Jokic against Green. Pass to Butler. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Butler's got 5 now.
Well, great answer there from Jimmy Butler. You don't want to anger him.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. Murray for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
It's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Brown. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Outside Murray. The kick out to Johnson. For 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Curry. Now Butler. Now here's Green. Guarded by Brown. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green against Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Gordon outside. Brown passes to Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-3 run. Curry passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Curry, he's open. And there's another one for the Warriors. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
The Nuggets lead by 14. Outside Brown. Outside Johnson. It's Jokic, high post. And they double up Jokic. It's stolen by Green. Throws it up high. Oh, Kuminga. Top for days.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Let's go with a three. And it's Murray with the three. Murray's got 20 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Pajemski. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Denver, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Curry against Gordon. Jokic the screen. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Kuminga with it. 12 points for him. The three from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Denver leading by 12. Outside Murray. On the wing, Brown. Now here's Murray. Give him 20. Back to Brown. Here's Jokic. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Green. Oh, look at Green. Get his inside.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Murray. Takes a three. And again, it's Denver missing. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Nuggets shooting a solid 47%. Now Johnson. Now Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Curry passes to Butler. And here's Kuminga, defended by Gordon. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. Here's Murray. Outside Johnson. Misses the three.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And here's Curry for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Got it.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Warriors trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Green, the pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Outside Pajemski. Puts up a deep three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 14. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jokic has got 20.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Here's Curry. He's got 12. And here is Green. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Johnson passes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Fires for three. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, B.A., I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Hield for three. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Brown. Fade away. And that one comes up a bit short. Warriors trail by 16. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Horford, a screen on Brown. Inside. Outside Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis to the left side wing. Here's Hield to stop the drought. Counted from distance. Hield's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
1:24 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside, Brown. Now Valanciunas. Horford covering. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist from Brown.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Rowe. Pass to Horford. Now here's Hield. Here's Rowe. Outside Hield. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pickett, he's checked in for Strother. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Rowe. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. Hardaway from outside. Horford pulls it in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hield. Here's Moody, defended by Brown. Outside Hield. 6 to shoot. Screen by Horford. And it's Hield missing. Here's Pickett. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We've got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Coach Kerr preaching team chemistry right now.
Yeah, he wants more ball movement and much better execution because that makes everything simple.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Watson in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray. Healed with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 13. Butler on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. The shot by Butler, no good.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Denver moving it around. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Butler can't get it to go. Denver leading by 13. Brown inside. Moody defends. Brown passes to Murray. Outside Hardaway. Brown, a screen on Butler. Hardaway against Butler. Launches it from deep. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And the basket by Hield.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hardaway against Butler. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Nice D from Horford. Warriors trail by 10. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to Hield. And he dunks it down.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
The Nuggets lead by 8. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Golden State also making a switch. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Spencer. Curry passes to Horford. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Nice move. Outside for Butler. The 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Jokic with a screen on Curry. Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Back to Murray. Screen by Watson. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Murray. Murray against Curry. Back to Horford. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Murray passes to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Watson. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Back to Curry to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Now here's Brown. Guarded by Heel. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Heel finds Butler. And here's Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Now Murray. Just 1 point separating the teams. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Golden State with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Murray. And here's Jokic. Horford covering. Jokic against Horford. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Up top, Jackson Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. And they double up Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Curry. Heel to screen on Murray. Murray against Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Curry. Jokic up top. To win the run. And the layup is good. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Strong move from Jokic. The big man showing off his ball skills.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Up top, Curry. Healed on the wing. There's the triple. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Murray against Curry. Murray passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Knocks down the long J. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Horford. And it's Jokic missing. The Warriors lead by 3. Healed on the wing. Defended by Brown. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's the pass to Brown. To tie it up. Nope.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Butler. Outside heel. He launches. Jokic pulls it down. And it's Jokic for the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Horford against Hardaway. Now Jokic. Let's loose for three. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Cam Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And Brown subbed in for Brown. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Curry with it.
And it's almost like Curry's motor never stops running. This is what forces defenders to overcommit.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
And that one falls for Curry.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Now Gordon. Outside Brown. Jokic with a screen on Butler. Here's Jokic. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
The Warriors trailing. Curry looking it over. Now Butler from downtown. That's off. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Now Jokic.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Warriors shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Curry. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Denver has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Brown with a screen on Curry. Now Jokic. Outside Gordon. Jacks up a three. The free ball is down.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Curry against Murray. Kuminga outside. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Butler! Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jokic, and he drives in. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Curry against Murray. Now Jokic. fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Murray in the backcourt. It'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in it to 5.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside Pajemski. Butler outside. Nifty move. Butler right to the heart.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Murray against Curry. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Brown fires. Outside Murray. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. Butler rips down the board. Gordon's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Now Curry. Butler outside. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. Stephen Curry! Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Hammers down the alley-oop.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Well, the Warriors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Kuminga outside. Now Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Murray against Curry. Outside Murray. Using the glass to lay it in.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Gordon against Kuminga. Here's Curry. Clock at 6. Ooh, it misses. Denver in the lead. And here's Murray. Up top, Jokic. Now Gordon. Murray up top. He's covered by Curry. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And the Warriors with possession.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 5 attempts to go as we play here in this OT period. Here's Jokic. Johnson outside from deep. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Hey, even when he's got position near the hoop, Jokic is still looking to set up a teammate for an open shot.
Now Green. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
1:16 left in the first overtime period. Here's Jokic. Oh, he misses the layup. The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 in OT so far. A good percentage. To take the lead. And there's the layup. Good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Denver has gone 1 for 4 from three-point range here in overtime. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Murray. Now Jokic.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Now Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Brown with it. Now Murray. Gordon. Oh, no good again that time. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jamal Murray. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 6. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Johnson fires. No good from 3. And so the Warriors take the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, what an impressive come-from-behind victory. What was the key?
We was getting stops. They missed a lot of shots, though. But we challenged them, and that's what we talked about at halftime and before the game. Make them take tough, contested threes.
Congrats on the win.